Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yes, he finally popped the question.
So let's see the ring.
Oh, here it is.
Wow, so teensy.
I thought it was perfect.
You're out having lunch when you overhear a woman putting down her friend simply because of the size of her engagement ring. What would you do?
You're out having lunch when John Quinones walks over and just freezes time in the middle of a conversation. Now you're just stuck there, frozen, wondering what the hell just happened.
What would you do?
I think at this point, What Would You Do has covered every single possible scenario that can happen in a social situation. I think John Quinones has done it all to the point where they're like, hey, what would people do if they saw someone falling asleep in public? Really, John? At what point do you just move on with your day and mind your own business? Or maybe that's the point. What would you do if something so normal happened that you didn't have to do anything and you could just move on with your day and your life?
Looking kind of tired, bro.
Yeah, I've been working like crazy, man.
I gotta grab my clippers real quick.
Yeah, take your time.
If you saw these customers,
All right, bro, what you wanna do?
No, I don't wanna go.
Malachi.
I'd probably think, wow, why is this dude pretending to fall asleep and why is the other guy acting like he doesn't know he's pretending? This whole thing is weird. I bet John Quinones is here.
this man can no longer contain himself, even taking a picture for posterity.
Dude, I'm losing my job. I'm new here, man.
He decides to take matters into his own hands.
So this dude gets up and taps the other guy on the leg to wake him up, and that's the end of it. That's the end of the social experiment. Can you believe that? Guy fell asleep and another guy woke him up.
Oh, okay.
Before we give him any nightmares,
How you doing, buddy? I'm John. This is What Would You Do, the TV show.
Hey, I'm John, and you're on the TV show What Would You Do? I know it's hard to believe, but those are actors. There's cameras everywhere. You want to come behind the scenes to see how we pulled off such a crazy social experiment?
I did the right thing, just wake him up.
Dude.
but what if we switch up actors?
Oh no, it's Tracy. Any level of realism that this possibly could have had is now out the window. She's gonna act as ridiculous and over the top as possible. I don't even know why they keep hiring her. It defeats the entire purpose of the show. Everyone immediately knows it's fake when she's here.
I work, you know what I mean? It's so tiring.
I know about tired.
She's sleeping?
Pretty sure everyone here knows that she's not actually sleeping. They're all thinking, why is this crazy person in here pretending to sleep, talking about how her feet are tickling? At this point, the experiment has just become, what would you do if some person came in and pretended to fall asleep and just made everything awkward?
When Tracy starts to hog the bed,
This lady looks really amused by the whole thing.
just like in the barber shop,
Lady.
they quickly put an end to nap time.
Hello? Excuse me, lady.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry everyone, I just accidentally fell asleep right there. I was tired. That was me sleeping for real. That's what it looked like. Did that look good? Did that look real? Did you think that was real? You didn't even know you're on a show, did you? All right, the next one we're going to take a look at is called Woman Fires Friend from Bridal Party. What would you do? I have no idea what I would do. This has nothing to do with me, right? Why am I interfering with this? For some of the more serious situations on this show, I understand why people step in, but this does not seem like one of those. This just seems like something that is personal to someone else that you should just leave alone. And it's pretty obvious that people aren't trying to interfere. They basically have to pull them into it.
When I asked you to be a bridesmaid, I thought you understood that that came with certain expectations.
I know. I've been really busy with my doctorate.
You didn't even come to my dress fitting. You know what? I'm replacing you in my bridal party. My one day. One day. I want someone in my bridal party that wants to be in my bridal party. And that's not you.
Are you kicking me out?
Sounds like they're just talking as loudly as they possibly can so that everyone else will know what's going on and have to voice their opinion.
Right away, these women are tuned in.
Well, of course they're tuned in. How could you not be tuned in? Immediately I would wonder, why is there some sort of scripted event occurring next to me? What is this? Maybe it's easy for me to say since I already know it's a show, but it's very hard for me to imagine an actual conversation occurring like this.
Weddings are just stressful in general.
Hey, did I ask you? This is a private conversation here.
I just want it to be perfect and drama-free.
No wedding is drama-free.
We're rolling again.
You actually suck at being a bridesmaid.
Damn it, I just wanted to have a nice meal. Now I gotta deal with John Quinones and his crazy antics.
And our bridesmaid is hoping these men can provide some guidance.
She's saying I'm not doing enough. Do you think she's right?
How the hell would I know if you're doing enough to be a bridesmaid or not? I don't know who you are. I don't know what the situation is. I've never met either of you. What is going on? I just want to eat my pancakes.
Do you think she's right?
Men don't care about anything. No. She's saying, what can I do to help?
When Ashley returns,
They agree with me. They don't think that you're doing the right thing.
he takes cover behind his tablet.
She hasn't been there for anything.
Okay, this guy clearly does not care at all. They're just pulling him into this and forcing him to choose. Okay, the next one is called How Customers React to a Woman versus Man Crying in Public. This is yet another one that requires a convincing performance if you actually want to make it look realistic, but usually we don't get that.
Did you get this for me in a size small? I have an anniversary dinner tonight and I want to look amazing.
I'm sorry, we're all sold out. It's a really popular dress.
No, please don't tell me that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, I know there's a lot of different reasons that someone might cry, but I think they definitely could have chosen a better reason for a social experiment, especially because they used the same reason for the guy. So you just have some dude awkwardly walking around crying in a clothing store because they didn't have the size dress he needed, and the crying isn't convincing at all, so I think people are just freaked out.
Yeah, have you ever had one of those days where just like everything is just like not going your way?
Oh yeah? Is that your day?
Yeah. I was planning on getting a dress for my girlfriend, and they don't have it. I know it's...
There's other stores here.
I know it's really minor, but it's just like all the things just kind of add together.
Uh-huh.
Look, this woman has been completely touched by the story that he told, as you can see by the way she requested her face to be blurred out, and she's staring straight down at her phone, trying her hardest to ignore this guy's weird fake crying.
Can I help you find another dress?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I don't need another dress. I'm just gonna sit in this chair in the middle of your store and cry, if that's okay with you. It is a little weird, okay? I'm not gonna lie. It's not necessarily weird to cry in public, but it is definitely weird to purposely situate yourself in the center of the room and start crying with your head down just because they didn't have the size dress that you wanted.
While this next customer doesn't check in on Austin, she does follow up with our actor playing the manager.
Have a nice... Did he say something to you?
No, he's just acting kind of weird. So I just want to make sure.
Oh,
you
yeah, no,
girls
we're
are
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
okay,
you.
Yeah.
Wow, so this woman walks in, takes one look at this guy, shields her child from him, and then darts straight to the manager to try to get rid of him. Look at the poor guy back there. No one gives a shit that he's crying. They all just want to throw him out.
Why did she approach an employee?
There are some young ladies and they're here by themselves and just to make sure that they're safe. I didn't see him crying though, I just saw him over there.
Want to know why you didn't see him crying? Because he wasn't crying. If there was someone in there that was genuinely upset, like crying their eyes out, and you could tell, I think most people would actually try to help them. But this is not that, and you're not getting the actual results of what you're trying to set out to do.
Most customers keep to themselves, unless they're prompted.
This woman looks completely disgusted by what she has just seen. Eventually though, this nice guy comes over to help him and gives him a hug and stuff, so that's really nice. But most people just wanted him to get the hell out. Okay, so now let's see how people react if it's a woman in the same situation.
I checked the other stores and we also are out of it.
Panic suddenly sets in.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Try it on before you freak. You never know. It may fit and it may be perfect.
And now she goes one step further.
Hey, ma'am.
Yeah.
She has another option for you that she thought would look so cute on you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, look how sweet everyone's being. It's so heartwarming. But when it was a guy, they're like, who is this weirdo? Get him out of here.
That was very nice of her, huh?
All I do when I get this feeling like that is just like, just take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. And you will find something and it's gonna be even better. Just kind of set your mind up.
Let's break it.
They should have had the man and woman go at the same time so that when this zooms out, you notice that he's still just sitting there crying in his chair and everyone's still actively ignoring him. I don't know how else to end this video, but I realized there's something really important that needs to be said that I just have not talked about yet, and I think I'm going to use the end of this video